You feel the weight of the world pressing down on you. Expectations you cannot meet, chaos you cannot control, and behind it all a faint whisper that maybe the life you built is not even yours. Marcus Aurelius saw this centuries ago. He knew the trap you are in, and he left a way out. 6 lessons forged in fire, 6 truths that will shatter your illusions of power. Illusions of power must be shattered to find freedom. You fight battles every day, but how much of it is truly yours? You wake up already at war. The email you cannot control, the traffic that steals your time, the people who reject you. You rage against it all, swinging at shadows, but tell me, how much of this battle is even yours to fight? Epictetus gave us the answer centuries ago. He spoke of the dichotomy of control. Some things are within your power, your opinions, your intentions, your desires. But most things are not: your body, your reputation, your wealth. Clinging to control over what is not yours is the sickness of this age. Your time is spent wrestling ghosts. Assign your energy only to what is truly yours. You will find freedom not in grasping, but in letting go. You are enslaved not by the world, but by yourself. Freedom begins where false control ends. But there is more you pursue, thinking it will save you. It will not. You tell yourself it will all be better when you have more. More money, more recognition, more status. Yet each time they slip through your hands, the pain crushes you. You are chasing phantoms. The Stoics called these preferred indifference: wealth, health, reputation. Marcus Aurelius understood their allure but never mistook them for foundations of freedom. Chase them if you must, but tether your happiness to them and you become their slave. Power is not needing what the world can take away. The man who masters this owns himself and no one else can. The chains you feel are not around your wrists. They are around your desires. What owns your happiness owns you. You think wealth is freedom. One Stoic saw through this lie and he lived it. You fantasize about the day wealth will set you free. You scroll feeds of mansions, cars, and the illusion of ease. But even now, the weight of wanting drags behind you like chains. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, saw this same delusion. He asked, "Who is truly free, the man who owns everything or the one who needs nothing?" His critics called him a hypocrite, a rich man preaching simplicity. His answer was cold: "I own wealth, but it does not own me." The lesson is brutal. Freedom is not found in what you possess. Freedom is found in how little you can lose. Your obsession with more is what keeps you bound. Ownership without indifference is another form of slavery. Power feels like the answer, until you realize how little it changes inside you. You have achieved the promotion. You command the team. You hold the title others envy. Yet when you are alone, you feel it, an emptiness they would never guess at. The title does not silence the chaos in your mind. Marcus Aurelius was the emperor of Rome, ruler of the largest empire on earth. He held absolute power over millions. Yet each night he retreated inward, not to revel in power, but to confront himself. In the lines of his meditations, he wrestled with ambition, anger, and the false allure of control over others. His greatest enemy was never found on a battlefield. It was within. Marcus wrote that true power lies in governing yourself. Control your reactions, discipline your desires. Lead your soul before you try to lead the world. If even an emperor knew his crown was meaningless without self-mastery, what illusion are you clinging to? Govern yourself or nothing else will matter. If this one hit you, you already know why. But now prepare for the slave who humbled kings. You believe power comes from status, from wealth, from being the one who others obey. Yet all those things can be stripped from you in seconds. Epictetus was born a slave. He had no possessions, no rights, no status, yet senators, men with lands, armies, and wealth came to sit at his feet and learn. They sought his wisdom because they could not find peace in their own power. Epictetus taught that true strength is not what you own or command. It is what cannot be taken from you. He said, "You may chain my body, but my mind is free." This was his power, the unshakable foundation inside himself. What would you be without your house, your job, your reputation? If everything external vanished tomorrow, would you collapse or would you stand? The most powerful man in the room is the one who needs nothing from it. The unshakable man needs nothing from the world. Power in its final form meets death. But one man proved even death bows to dignity. You fear it, the day you lose control, the diagnosis, the accident, the end. You have spent your life fortifying comfort, yet death waits, unmoved. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, faced that moment when Nero, his former pupil, ordered his death. Seneca did not beg, he did not rage. Instead, he calmly prepared. He opened his veins, invited his family to his side, and continued philosophical discussion as his life ebbed away. In that moment, Seneca taught us this: control is not in what happens to you, but how you meet it. Your plans will crumble, your strength will fade, but dignity, resolve, and composure, they are yours to wield in every circumstance. Even in death, Seneca ruled himself. When the world takes everything from you, will you rage at the injustice, or will you meet it with unshakable calm? Even death obeys the man who governs himself. Power and control are illusions that enslave unless wielded with mastery over the self. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics understood this. The only true power lies in governing your mind, your desires, and your reactions. The world tempts you with wealth, status, and possessions. But these are traps. Freedom is not granted by external dominance. It is built internally, in the unshakable fortress of your character. Even death bows before the man who rules himself. You are not powerless. You are blind to the power that has always been within you. True power begins where illusions of control end. The world is chaos, but self-mastery is unshakable. Marcus Aurelius knew this, and now you do too. True freedom begins with ruling yourself. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom that shatters illusions and awakens clarity. Freedom begins when you master yourself.